my friends. Hello, my friends. Hello, Tom. I am new. I am practicing English speaking on the YouTube channel. English Unleashed, the podcast started.
Welcome back to English Unleashed.
Welcome back to English Unleashed.
On this channel, we learn English in a natural and enjoyable way.
On this channel, we learn English in a natural and enjoyable way.
And one of the best ways to learn a
One of the
language
best ways
is
to learn
through
language
stories.
is
Stories
through
are
story.
emotional, interesting,
Stories are
and
emotional,
easy for our
interesting,
brain.
and easy for our brains, and easy for our brains
To remember.
to remember.
In this series,
So
I
in
tell
this
famous
series,
stories from
I tell
world
famous
literature,
stories
but
from world
I tell
literature,
them in slow,
but I tell
clear,
them in
and
slow,
simple
clear,
English.
and
This helps
simple
English learners
English.
understand
This helps English learners understand
more easily.
more easily.
While you listen, you
While
will
you
hear many
listen,
useful
you will
English
hear
words
really
and
useful
expressions.
English words and
Sometimes
expressions.
I may use a word that is a
I
little
may use a word this a little
difficult. But don't
difficult,
worry,
but don't
I will
worry.
explain the
I
meaning
will explain the
inside the
meaning
story.
inside the
I
story.
will repeat the
I
idea
will
in
repeat the
different ways
idea in
so
different
that you
ways
understand
so
the
that you
word
understand
naturally.
the word
This is the
naturally.
best way to learn
This is
English
the best
vocabulary.
way to learn English vocabulary
Through context.
through
So
context.
relax,
So
listen carefully,
relax,
and
listen
enjoy
carefully,
the story.
and enjoy the story.
Today's story is called
Today's
The
story is
Necklace.
called The
It was written
Necklace.
by the famous
It
French
was
writer
written by the
Guy
famous
Maupassant.
French writer
He was known
Guy
for writing short stories
He was
about
known for
everything.
writing short stories about writing short stories about
Day people and
people
their lives.
and their lives.
Many of his stories
Many
have a
of his
strong
stories
message
have a
about
strong message
life,
about
pride,
life,
happiness,
pride,
and
happiness,
human choices.
and human choices. Human choices.
This
This relocate.
story is about a woman
This
who
story is
wants
about
a
a
beautiful
woman
life,
who wants a
but she
beautiful life.
learns a
But
very
she learns
difficult
a
lesson.
very difficult lesson.
Before we begin, please
Before
take a
we
second to
begin,
give
please
this
take a
video a
second to
thumbs up.
give this
It
video
really
a
helps the
thumbs up.
channel grow and
It
helps
really
more
helps
English
channel
learners
grow
find
and
these
helps more
lessons.
English learners
Let's
find
begin.
this. Let's begin. Let's begin.
Many years ago, in the
Many years ago,
city of
in the
Paris,
city of
there lived
Paris,
a young
there
woman
lived a
named
young woman
Mathilde
named
Loisel.
Mathilde.
Mathilde was a very beautiful
Mathilde
woman.
was very
She had
beautiful
soft
woman.
skin, dark,
She
shining
had soft
eyes,
skin, dark, shining eyes,
and a natural
and a
elegance.
natural
The word
neatness.
elegance means a kind
The
of
word
simple
elegance
beauty
means a
and
kind of
grace.
simple beauty
When
and
someone is
grace.
elegant,
When someone
they
is
move and
elegant,
behave
they
in a
move,
refined
behave in
and
a fine
attractive
and
way.
attractive way.
Mathilde had this natural
Mathilde, Mathilde
elegance, but
had
she did
this
not have
natural
something
elegance.
she
She
wanted
did not
very
want
much.
something. She wanted
She
very
did not
much.
have wealth.
She did not have
Wealth means a
wealth.
lot of money and
Wealth means
expensive
a lot
things.
of money and
Wealthy people
expensive
live
things. Money.
in comfortable houses, wear
Comfortable
beautiful
houses,
clothes, and
wear
often
beautiful
attend
clothes, and
elegant
often
parties.
elegant
Mathilde
parties.
dreamed of this kind
Mathilde
of life,
dreamed of this
but the
kind of
truth
life.
was very
But the truth
different.
was very
She was
different.
married to a
She
simple
was
man
married
named
to a
Mr. Loisel.
simple
He worked as a
man named Mr. Lassie. He worked
clerk in the Ministry of
a clerk
Education.
in the Ministry of
A clerk is a
Education.
person who works
A
in an
clerk
office
is a
doing
person who
paperwork
works in
and
doing
administrative
paperwork,
tasks.
administrative
It is an honest job.
leading and honest,
But it does not bring a lot of money.
but it's not
Their
bringing a lot
apartment
of money.
was small.
Their
The
apartment was small.
furniture was old. The
Furniture was
walls were
old.
plain.
It
The
was
curtains
green.
were simple.
Person
Nothing in their
seems
home
simple.
felt luxurious. The word
Nothing in that home felt luxurious.
luxurious describes
The word
something rich,
luxurious describes
expensive,
something
and
rich,
very comfortable.
expensive, and
And
very
this made
comfortable.
Mathilde very
And this
unhappy.
made Matilda
She
very
believed she had been
She
born
believed
for
she
a better
had been born for a better life.
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 Every day,
Every
she
day.
imagined
She
beautiful
imagined
things.
beautiful
She
things.
imagined
She
large,
imagined
elegant rooms
large
with
and
shining,
with shining
chandeliers. A chandelier
chandeliers.
is a
A
large
chandelier
decorative
is a
light
large
that hangs
decorative
from the ceiling,
light that
often made
hangs from
of
the
glass
ceiling,
crystals.
often made of glass
She imagined
crystal.
long dining tables with
She
silver
imagined that table. She imagined
plates and delicious
silver
food.
plates and
She
delicious
imagined wearing
dishes.
beautiful
She
dresses
imagined
made of
wearing
silk.
beautiful dresses made out
She
of
imagined
silk.
people admiring her beauty.
She imagined
The
people
word admire
admiring. She imagined people admiring her beauty.
means to look at
The word
someone with
admire means
respect,
to look at someone
appreciation,
with
or
respect,
fascination.
appreciation,
When
and
people admire
fascination.
you, they
When people
notice your
admire
beauty,
you, they
talent,
notice your
or
beauty,
success.
talent, and
So
success.
Mathilde
So
wanted
Matilda
people to
wanted
admire
people
her,
to
but
admire
instead
her.
she lived
Instead,
a
she
simple
lived in a small, instead, she lived in a small
life.
life.
Sometimes she sat
Sometimes
near the
she sat
window
near the
and
window
watched the rich
and
people
watched the
walking
rich
in the
people
street.
walking in
The
the
women wore
street.
beautiful
The
dresses
women wore
and
beautiful
sparkling
dresses and
jewelry.
sparkling jewelry.
Jewelry means
Jewelry
decorative
means
items like
decorated
rings,
items like
bracelets,
rings, bracelets,
earrings,
earrings, and necklaces made of gold.
and necklaces made of
Necklaces
gold,
made of
silver,
gold,
or
silver,
precious
or
stones.
precious stones.
When Mathilde saw
When
these
Matilda saw
women,
this
she
woman,
felt
she
something
felt
heavy in her
something
heart.
heavy in her heart.
She felt
She
envy.
felt envy.
She felt the
She felt the
painful feeling we
painful
get
feeling we
when we
get
want something
when
that
we
someone
want
else
something that
has.
someone
It is
else
not just
has.
wanting
It is
something,
not just
it is
wanting
wanting
something.
it because
It's just
someone
wanting it
else has
because
it.
someone else has.
Still rewriting your resume for every job? Vida reads the job description in your back.
Mathilde envied the
Matilda
rich
envied
women.
the
She
rich
thought
women.
her life
She
was
thought
unfair.
life was unfair.
Sometimes she
Sometimes
cried
she
quietly.
cried quietly.
Her husband,
Her
Mr. Loisel,
husband, Mr.
was actually
Lascelles,
a
was
kind and
actually a
gentle man.
kind and
He
gentleman.
did not have big
He did
dreams
not
about
have
wealth.
big dreams
He
about
believed
wealth.
they had a
He
comfortable
believed they
life.
had a comfortable
One
life.
evening, he came
One
home
evening, he
looking
came home
excited.
looking
He
excited.
had a large
He had
envelope
a
in his
large
hand.
envelope in his hand.
He said
He
happily,
said
Mathilde,
happily,
I
Matilda,
have wonderful
I
news.
have wonderful
But Mathilde
news.
looked
But
tired
Matilda
and
looked tired
uninterested.
and uninterested.
She said, What
She
is
said,
it?
what is it?
Her
Her
husband opened the
husband
envelope
opened the
carefully and
envelope
handed her
carefully
a
and
beautiful
handed her
card.
a beautiful card.
Look, he said,
Look, he
we
said,
have been invited
we
to
have
a
been
ball.
invited to a
A
ball.
ball is a formal
Ball
party
is a
where
form of
people dress
party
in
where people
elegant
dress
clothes,
in elegant
dance,
clothes,
and socialize.
dance and
These
socialize.
events are usually
These
attended
events
by
are
wealthy
usually
or
attended by
important
well or
people.
important people.
This invitation
This
was very
invitation
special.
was very
It was from
special.
the Minister
It
of
was from the
Education
Minister of
himself.
Education himself.
Mr. Loisel
Mr.
continued
Larcy
speaking with
continued speaking with
excitement.
excitement.
Do you understand
Do you
how rare this
understand
is?
how
He
rare this
said.
is? He said.
Many people in my
Many people
office
in my
wanted an
office wanted
invitation
an
like this,
invitation
but
like
very
this,
few
but very
received
few
one.
received one.
He smiled
He smiled
proudly.
very proud.
I worked
I
very hard
worked
to
very
get it
hard
for
to
us,
get it
he
for
said.
us, he said.
But when
But
Mathilde
when
read the
Matilda read
invitation,
the
something
invitation,
surprising
something
happened.
surprising
She
happened.
did not smile.
She did not
She did
smile.
not look
She
excited.
did not look
Instead,
excited.
she
Said,
slowly
to
placed the
slowly
card on
press
the
the card
table.
on the table.
Then she
Then
sighed
she
deeply.
sighed deeply.
Her husband looked
Her husband
confused.
looked
He
confused.
asked,
He
What's wrong?
asked, what's wrong?
Mathilde spoke
Matilda spoke
quietly.
quietly.
What do you expect me
What
to
did you
wear?
expect me to wear?
Her husband
Her
blinked.
husband blinked.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't have a
I
dress for a
don't have a
ball like
dress for
this,
a ball like
she
this.
said with
She said with
frustration.
frustration.
Her voice began to
Her
shake.
voice began to
How
shake.
can I go to
How
such an
can you go to
elegant
such an
event
elegant
wearing the
event
same clothes
wearing the
I
same
wear
clothes
every
I
day?
wear every day?
She looked down
She
at the
looked
floor.
down at the floor.
Her husband had
Her
not thought
husband had
about this
not
problem.
thought about
He had only
this
imagined
problem.
how happy
He had
she would
only
be.
imagined how happy
He
she
thought for a
would be.
moment.
He thought for a
Then he
moment.
said gently,
Then he said
Well,
gently,
you could
well,
buy a new
you could
dress.
buy a new dress.
Mathilde looked up
Matilda
quickly.
looked up
A
quickly.
new dress?
A new
She
dress?
repeated.
She
Yes, he
repeated,
said,
yes,
something
he said
simple
something
but beautiful.
simple but beautiful.
But Mathilde knew
But
beautiful
Matilda knew
dresses
beautiful
were
dresses
expensive,
were
very
expensive,
expensive.
very expensive.
She asked
She
slowly,
asked slowly,
How much do you think a
how much
dress
do you
like
think a
that
dress like
costs?
that costs?
Her husband
Her
hesitated.
husband has that.
He was saving
He
money
was
for
saving
something
money for
special.
something
For a
special.
long time,
For
he
a
had
long
wanted
time,
to
he had
buy a
wanted to
rifle
buy a
so he
rifle
could go
so he
hunting with
could go
his friends
hunting with
on
his friends on
Sundays.
Sundays.
But when she looked at
But when she
Mathilde's
looked at
sad
the
face, he made a
silver
decision.
He made a decision.
How much would you need?
How much
He
would you
asked
need? He
carefully.
asked carefully.
Mathilde thought
Mathilde thought for a moment.
She did not want
She
to
did
ask
not want
for
to
too
ask for
much.
too much.
Finally, she said
Finally,
quietly,
she said quietly,
maybe 400
maybe
francs.
400 francs.
Mr. Loisel's
Mr.
face
Loisel
became pale.
pale.
400 francs
400
was a lot of money.
francs was a lot of
It was
money.
exactly the
It was
amount he had
exactly the
saved
amount
for
he
his
had
wife.
saved for his life.
But he loved his
But
wife,
he loved his wife,
and he wanted her to
and he
be
wanted
happy.
her to be happy.
So after a small
So
moment,
after
he
a
forced a small
he forced a
smile.
small smile.
All right, he
All
said
right,
softly.
he
I
said
will give you
softly.
400
I
francs.
will give you 400 francs.
Mathilde's eyes suddenly
Mathilde's
shone
eyes suddenly
with
shone
happiness.
with happiness.
For the first time that
For the
evening,
first
she
time that
smiled.
evening, she
She
smiled.
immediately began
She
imagining
immediately
the dress
began
she would
imagining the
wear,
dress she would wear.
the elegant
The
fabric,
elegant
the
fabric,
beautiful
the
shape,
beautiful
the
shape,
attention she would
the
receive
attention you
at the
would
ball.
receive at the ball.
But she did not know
But
that
she did
this
not know
small decision, a
small
dress for
decision,
one evening,
a dress
would
for one
soon
evening,
change their
would
lives
soon
in a way
change their
she could
lives in
never
a way
imagine.
she could never imagine.
Hello traders, so FTMO has launched their one-step challenge account. Before they had only to
And the real problem
And the
had
real
not even
problem
begun
had
yet.
not even begun
Because
yet.
soon
Because
Mathilde
soon
would realize
Mathilde would
something
realize
else
something
was
else
missing.
was missing.
Something she
Something
believed
she
she
believed she
absolutely
absolutely
needed.
needed.
A
A
beautiful
beautiful
necklace.
necklace.
And this
And
necklace
this
would
necklace
change
will change
everything.
everything.
So after
So
Mathilde
after
received the money
Mathilde
for the
received the
dress,
money for
she
the
became
dress,
much happier.
she became much
For several
happier.
days,
For
she
several
visited
days,
shops
she
in
went to
Paris,
shops in
looking
Paris,
carefully at
looking
different
carefully at
fabrics,
different
colors,
fabrics,
and
colors,
styles.
and
She wanted
styles.
the dress
She
to be
wanted
beautiful,
the
but
dress
also
to be
elegant and
beautiful,
simple.
just elegant,
Finally,
simple.
she
Finally,
found
she
one that she
found
loved.
one that
It was
she loved.
graceful,
It was
soft,
grateful,
and
soft,
flattering.
and flattering.
The word flattering
The
means
word
that
flattering
something makes
means
a
that
person
something makes a
look more
person look
beautiful
more
or attractive.
beautiful and more
When Mathilde
attractive.
tried on the dress,
When
she
Mathilde
felt
tried on the
excited.
dress, she
She
felt
imagined
excited.
entering the
She
ballroom.
imagined entering the
She imagined
ballroom.
people turning their
She
heads
imagined people
to look
turning
at
their
her.
heads to
For
look
the
at her.
first time in a
For the
long
first time
time,
in a long
she
time,
felt
she
hopeful.
felt hope.
Her husband was
Her
pleased to
husband
see
was
her
pleased
smiling
to see her
again.
smiling
He
again.
believed the
He
problem
believed
was
the problem
solved.
was solved.
But one evening,
But one
as the
evening,
date of
as
the
the
ball
day of the ball
came closer,
came
he
closer,
noticed
they noticed closer, they noticed
something strange.
something strange.
Mathilde looked
Mathilde
worried
looked
again.
worried
She
again.
sat quietly near
She
the
sat
window
quietly
and
near the
stared
window and
outside.
stared outside.
Mr. Loisel asked,
The last
"What is the matter now?"
what's the matter now?
Mathilde sighed.
Mathilde sighed.
I have nothing
I
to
have
wear on my
nothing
neck.
to wear on my
No
neck.
jewelry, not
No
even a single
jewelry.
piece.
Not even a second.
Mathilde continued
To
speaking.
continue to speak.
If I go to the ball
If I
like
go to the
this,
ball
I
like
will
this,
look poor.
I will look
Everyone
poor.
will see immediately
Everyone will
that
see
I
me
have
here.
nothing beautiful.
I have nothing beautiful. Nothing beautiful. Jiggaloo, jiggaloo, wonderful, wonderful.
Her husband tried
Her
to comfort
husband
her.
tried to comfort.
Well, he said,
Well,
you
he
could
said,
wear flowers.
you could wear flowers.
Flowers? Mathilde repeated.
Flowers?
Yes, he
You
said.
repeated,
Fresh
yes.
flowers.
Fresh
They are very
flowers.
fashionable right
They are
now.
very
A
fashionable
few
right
beautiful
now.
roses would look
Few
lovely.
beautiful roses would rock.
Mathilde shook her head
She shook
slowly.
her head
She
slowly.
said, no.
She said, no.
Her voice was
The
quiet
one
but
was
firm.
quiet but
There
firm.
is nothing more
There's
humiliating
nothing
than
more
looking poor
humiliating
among rich
than
women.
looking poor among rich
The word
women.
humiliating means
The word
something that makes a
humiliating
person
means
feel
something
embarrassed,
that makes person
ashamed,
feel
or
embarrassed,
small in front of
ashamed, or
others.
small in front of
Mathilde did not
did
want to
not
feel
want to feel
humiliated.
humiliated.
Mr. Loisel
The
thought again.
was
Then
again.
suddenly
Then
he had an
suddenly
idea.
he had an
He said,
idea. He
"Wait,
said, "Well,
I have a friend,
I have
Madame
Madame
Forcer.
Forcer.
She's rich, isn't she?"
She is, isn't she?
Mathilde's
But
eyes
your eyes
brightened.
brightened.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Then why
Then
don't you ask
why don't
her
you
to
ask her to
lend you
lend
some jewelry?
some jewelry?
The word lend means
The
to
word
give
lend
something
means
to
to give
someone
something to
for a short
someone
time,
for a short time,
expecting it to be
expecting
returned
it to be
later.
returned later.
Mathilde suddenly
The two
stood up.
suddenly stood up.
That is a wonderful idea, she
That is
said.
a wonderful
The next
idea, she
day,
said.
she went to
The next
visit her
day, she
friend,
went to
Madame
visit her
Forcer.
friend, Madame
Madame
Forster.
Forcer lived
Madame
in a beautiful
Forster
apartment.
lived in a beautiful
Everything
apartment.
inside was elegant
Everything
and
inside was
expensive.
elegant and
When
expensive.
Mathilde
When
entered, she
Mathilde
felt the
entered, she
same
felt the
familiar
same
feeling in her
familiar
heart,
feeling
that
in her
painful
heart.
mixture of
That
admiration
painful
and
mixture
envy.
of
But she
admiration.
tried to
But
smile.
she tried to smile.
After greeting her
After
friend
greeting
warmly,
her
she
friend
explained the
warmly, she
situation.
explained the
I have
situation.
been invited to a
I have
ball,
been
she said,
invited
but I
to.
have no
She said, but
jewelry.
I have no
Could you
jewelry.
possibly
Could you
lend me something?
possibly lend me something?
Madame Forster
Madame
was
Forster
kind.
was
Of
calm.
course, she
Of
said easily.
course, she said,
Choose whatever you like.
whatever you
She
like.
opened a
She
large
opened
jewelry
a large
box.
jewelry box.
Inside were many
Inside
beautiful
were
pieces.
many beautiful pieces.
There were
There
bracelets of
were
gold, there were
bracelets of
pearl
gold.
necklaces,
There were
there
pearl
were delicate
necklaces.
rings.
There were
Mathilde
delicate
began trying different
Mathilde
pieces.
began trying
She
different
looked
pieces.
at herself
She
in a
looked at
mirror,
herself in the mirror.
but none of them
But none
felt
of them
quite
felt
right.
quite right.
Then Madame
Then
Forster
Madame
opened
Forster
another
opened
small
another
box.
small box.
Inside was a
Inside
magnificent
was
diamond necklace.
magnificent diamond
Diamonds are
necklace.
very precious stones that shine
Diamond are very
brilliantly in the
precious
light.
stones that shine
The
brilliantly.
necklace sparkled
The
with
necklace
bright,
sparkled with
cold
bright,
fire.
cold fire.
Mathilde gasped
Mathilde
softly.
gasped softly.
Her heart began
Her heart
beating
began
quickly.
beating
May
quickly.
I try this one?
May I
She
try
asked.
this one?
Of course,
Yes, of
said
course.
Madame Forster.
Said Madame Forster.
Still copy pasting from another AI tool, your AI should work everywhere you work.
Yeah, actually.
And that's why Grammarly is the best.
Mathilde placed the
Mathilde
necklace
placed the
around her neck.
necklace around her
When
neck.
she looked in the mirror,
She
she
looked in the
almost did
mirror.
not
She
recognize
almost did
herself.
not recognize
She
herself.
looked beautiful.
She looked
No,
beautiful.
more than
No,
beautiful.
more than
She looked
beautiful.
radiant,
She looked
shining
radiant,
with beauty, happiness,
shining
and
with
almost
beauty,
glowing.
happiness, and
The
almost
diamonds
glowing.
caught the
The
light and
diamonds
reflected it
caught
in
the
many
light and reflected
directions.
in many
For a moment,
directions.
Mathilde felt
The
as if
moment
she
Mathilde
truly
felt as if
belonged in the
she
world
truly
she
belonged
had
in the world
always
she had
imagined.
always imagined.
Could you
Could
lend this to
you
me?
lend this to me?
She asked
She
nervously.
asked nervously.
Madame Forster
Madame
smiled.
Forster smiled.
Certainly.
Suddenly,
Mathilde embraced her
Mathilde
friend
embraced her
with
friends
gratitude.
with gratitude.
She thanked her again
She
and
thanked
again.
her again and
Then
again.
she
Then
carefully
she
carried the
carefully
necklace
carried the
home.
necklace home.
That evening, she stood
That
in front of
evening,
the
she
mirror
stood
many
in front of the
times.
mirror many
She
times.
admired her
She
reflection,
admired her
her
reflection,
beautiful
her
dress,
beautiful
the
hat,
shining
the
diamonds.
shining diamond.
She felt
She
proud.
felt proud.
At last,
At
she
last,
believed
she
she would
believed
have the
she would
evening
have the
she
evening
deserved.
she deserved.
Finally, the night of
Finally,
the
the
ball
night of the
arrived.
ball
The
arrived.
grand
The
building was
grand
full of
building was
lights.
full of
Music
lights.
flowed through the
moving
halls.
through to the hall.
Carriages arrived one
Carriages
after another.
arrive one
They
after
brought
another.
guests in
They
elegant
brought
clothing.
guests in elegant
Mathilde
clothing.
and her husband entered
Mathilde and her
together.
husband entered
At first,
together.
she felt
But
nervous,
she felt
but soon
nervous.
something wonderful
Soon
happened.
something wonderful
People
happened.
began noticing her.
People began hurting.
Men asked
Men
her to
asked her
dance.
to dance.
Women looked at her
Women looked
dress.
at her dance.
Many admired her
Many
necklace.
admired her necklace.
She felt admired,
She felt
desired,
desired,
and important.
and important.
She was surrounded
She
by
was
attention.
surrounded by attention.
Mathilde had dreamed
But
of
you
this
had
moment for
dreamed of
years,
this
and
moment for
now
years,
it
and
was
now it
real.
was real.
She danced
She
again and
danced again and
She
again.
felt
She
confident
felt
and
confident,
graceful.
graceful.
Even the minister himself
Even the
noticed
minister
her.
himself noticed
Mr. Loisel,
Mr.
meanwhile, sat
Loisel,
quietly in
meanwhile,
a
sat
small
quietly
room
in a small
with
room
several
with
other
several
husbands
other
whose
husbands
wives
whose
were
wives
also
were
enjoying the
also
ball.
enjoying the ball.
He was tired,
He
but
was
he was
tired,
happy to see
and he was
Mathilde
happy to see
so
Mathilde
joyful.
so
Hours
joyful.
passed. The
Hours
music
passed.
continued.
The
The
music
lights
continued.
shone brightly.
The lights shone
Mathilde
brightly.
did not want the evening
Mathilde
to
did
end.
not want evening to
Finally,
end.
near
Finally,
4 in the
near
morning,
4 in
the
the
ball
morning,
began to
the
finish.
ball began to finish.
Guests slowly
Guests
started
slowly
leaving.
started leaving.
Mathilde and her husband
Mathilde and
prepared
her
to go
husband
home.
prepared to go home.
The magical
The
night
magical
was
night
over,
was over.
but she still
She
wanted to see
still wanted to
herself
see
once
herself
more in the
once
mirror.
more in the
She
mirror.
removed the
She
coat.
removed the
She
coat.
stepped in front
She
of the mirror,
stepped in front of the
and
mirror.
suddenly
And
she
suddenly
froze.
she froze.
Her face turned
Her
pale.
face turned
Her
pale.
hands
Her
began to
hands
shake.
began
The
to shake.
necklace, she
The
whispered, it's
necklace
gone.
was
The
gone.
diamond necklace
The
was no
diamond
longer
necklace was
around
no
her
longer
neck.
around her neck.
And in that moment,
And that
Mathilde
moment,
and her
Mathilde
husband realized that
husband
their
realized
beautiful
the
evening had
beautiful
suddenly
evening
turned
suddenly
into
turned into
something
something
terrifying.
terrifying.
For several
For
seconds,
several
Mathilde
seconds,
could not
Mathilde
move.
could not
She
move.
stood frozen
She
in
stood
front of the
frozen
mirror.
in front of the
She
mirror.
stared at her
She
empty
stared at
neck.
her empty neck.
They began searching
They
immediately.
began searching
Mathilde
immediately.
checked the folds of her
Mathilde checked the
dress.
folds of her
Mr.
dress.
Loisel looked
Mr.
inside the
Lancel
coat.
looked inside the
They
coat.
searched the
They
pockets,
searched
the
the
floor,
pockets,
and the
the
furniture.
floor, and the
But the
furniture.
necklace
But the
was
necklace
nowhere.
was nowhere.
Panic began to grow
Panic began
inside
to
them.
grow inside
Mr.
them.
Loisel said,
Mr.
maybe it
Loisel
fell in
said
the street.
maybe it fell in the
Mathilde
street.
shook her head
Mathilde shook
nervously.
her
I
head
remember
nervously.
touching it
I
when we
remember
left the
touching it
ballroom.
when the plane.
Then it must
Then
have fallen
the
somewhere
man
between the
fallen
ballroom
somewhere
and here, he
between the
said.
wall and here and said.
His voice was
His
tense now.
voice was tense now.
It was full of
It
stress
was
and
full of
worry.
stress and worry.
They both understood
The boy
something
understood
terrible.
something
The
terrible.
necklace
The
was
necklace
lost,
was
and
lost,
it did not belong
and
to
it
them.
did not belong to them.
It belonged to Madame
It
Forcey.
belonged to Madame Fossey.
Mr. Loisel
Mr.
immediately put on his
Loisel
clothes
put on
again.
his clothes again.
I will go back, he
I
said.
will go
I
back
will
and
follow
say,
the same streets
follow
we
the same
took.
dress we took.
He left the apartment
He left
quickly
the
and
apartment
disappeared
quickly
into
and
the dark
disappeared
morning
into the
streets
dark
of
morning streets
Paris.
of Paris.
Mathilde remained at
Mathilde
home.
remained at
She
home.
sat in a chair,
She sat in a
still
chair,
wearing her
still
ball
wearing
dress.
her ball rich.
Hours passed
Hours
slowly.
passed slowly.
The sky
The
outside
sky
the window
outside the window
began to grow
began
lighter.
to grow
Morning
lighter.
arrived.
Morning
Finally,
arrived.
around 7 o'clock,
Finally,
Mr.
around 7
Loisel
o'clock,
returned.
Mr. Russell
His
returned.
face looked
His
exhausted.
face
He said
looked
quietly,
exhausted. He said
I
quietly,
found nothing.
I found nothing.
Mathilde began to
Mathilde
cry.
began to cry.
Her husband
Her
tried to
husband
remain calm.
tried to
He
remain
said,
calm.
we
He said,
must think
you
carefully.
must think carefully.
You must write to
You
Madame
must write to
Forster.
Madame Foster.
Mathilde said,
Mathilde
write to
said,
her?
write to her?
He said,
He
yes.
said, yes.
Tell her that the clasp
Tell
of
her
the
that the
necklace is
glass of the
broken.
necklace is broken.
The clasp is a small
Clasp is a
piece
small
that
piece
closes a
that
necklace
closes a
or
necklace or
bracelet.
bracelet.
Tell her we are
Tell her
repairing
we are
it.
repairing it.
That will give us
That will
time.
give us time.
Mathilde said,
But
time
you
to do
said,
what?
time to do what?
He said,
You
time
said,
to find a
time
necklace
to find the
or time to
necklace
replace
or
it.
time to replace it.
Mathilde quickly wrote the
Mathilde
letter.
quickly wrote the letter.
Her hands were
Her
still
hands were
shaking.
still shaking.
They needed to replace the
Needed to
necklace.
replace the
The next
necklace.
day, they went to
The
the
next
jewelry
day, they went
shops
to
of
jewelry
Paris.
shops of
They
Paris.
visited one store
It was
after
just
another.
one store after
They
another.
described the necklace
They
carefully.
described the necklace
A diamond
carefully.
necklace,
Diamond
elegant,
necklace,
shiny,
elegant,
with a
shiny,
delicate
with a
design.
delicate
Finally,
design.
in one shop, they
Finally,
found
one
something
shop they
similar.
found something
Very
similar.
similar.
Very similar.
The price was
The price
40,000
was
francs.
40,000 francs.
Mr. Loisel felt
Miss
dizzy.
felt dizzy.
40,000 francs was an
40,000
enormous
francs was an
amount of
enormous
money.
amount of
It
money.
was extremely
It
large.
was extremely large.
It was far more
It
money
was
than
far
he had
more money
ever
than he had
imagined.
ever
After
imagined.
speaking with the shop owner,
After
they
speaking with the shop
negotiated.
owner, they
To
negotiated.
negotiate means to
To
discuss
negotiate
something in order
means
to
to discuss
reach an
something in order
agreement.
to reach an agreement.
Finally, the price was
Finally,
lowered
the
to
price was lowered
36,000
to
francs.
30,000
But
francs.
even that
But even
amount
that
was
amount
impossible for them.
impossible for them.
Mr. Loisel had
Mr.
some savings
Loisel had
left
some
by his father,
savings by his father.
about 18,000
About
francs.
18,000
But the
francs.
rest, the
But the
other
rest,
18,000, they would need to borrow.
and need
And
to borrow.
borrowing money can be
Borrowing
dangerous.
can be dangerous.
They had to
They
return
had
it
to
with
return it
interest.
with interest.
He spoke with money
Spoke with
lenders.
money lenders.
Some people gave him
Some
small
people gave
amounts.
him a small
Others
amount.
demanded high
Others
interest.
demanded high
But he had no
interest.
choice.
But he had
He
no
signed
choice.
many
He
papers.
signed
He
many
made many
papers.
promises.
He made
He
many
accepted
promises. He
terrible
accepted
financial
terrible
conditions.
financial conditions.
Finally, after many
Finally,
painful
after
days,
many
he
painful
collected
days,
enough
he
money.
collected enough money.
36,000 francs.
36,000
They
francs.
bought the
They
replacement
bought the
necklace.
replacement necklace.
Then she went to
Then she
visit
went to
Madame
visit
Forster.
Madame Forster.
Her heart was beating
Her heart
loudly.
was beating
She was
loudly.
afraid her
She
friend
was
would notice
afraid her
something.
friend would notice something.
When Madame Forster
When
opened
Madame
the
Forster
door,
opened the door,
Mathilde forced
Mathilde
herself to
forced
remain
herself
calm.
to remain
She
calm.
handed the box
She
to her
handed the
friend.
box to her
Here is
friend.
your necklace, she
Here
said.
is the necklace, she
Madame
said.
Forster
Madame
opened the box.
Forster opened the box.
She looked at the
She
necklace
looked at the
briefly.
necklace
Then
briefly.
she
Then
placed it
she
back
placed
in
it
the
back
box.
in the box.
She did not examine
She
it
did not
closely.
examine
She
it
did not
closely.
notice the
She
difference.
did not
But
notice
she
the
did say
difference.
something
But
that
she
made
did
Mathilde
say
nervous.
something that Mathilde
You should have returned it sooner,
should have returned
Madame
it
Forster
sooner,
said.
Madame Forster said.
I might have needed it.
I might have needed it.
Mathilde nodded quickly.
Till
Yes, of course.
just of
Then
course.
she left.
Then she
The
left.
secret was
The
safe.
secret was safe.
Very soon, the
Very
Loisel's
soon,
life changed
was
completely.
changed
They
completely.
now
They
had
now
a
had
huge
a
debt.
huge debt.
They dismissed their
They
servant.
dismissed their
They
servant.
moved to a
They
smaller
moved to a
apartment.
smaller
Mathilde
apartment.
began doing all the
Mathilde
housework
began
herself.
doing
She
herself.
washed dishes.
She
She
washed
cleaned
dishes.
floors.
She cleaned
She
floors.
carried water.
She
She
carried
washed
water.
clothes by
She
hand.
washed clothes by hand.
Work that she had
Work
never
that she
done
had never
before.
done before.
The years that followed
The
were
years of
extremely
were
difficult for
extremely
Mathilde
difficult
and
for
her husband.
Mathilde and her husband.
Their life
Their life
changed
changed
completely.
completely.
Before the necklace
Before
was
the necklace
lost,
was
Mathilde
lost,
had complained
Mathilde
about
had
her simple
complained
life.
about her
She had
simple
believed
life.
she was
She
very
had believed she
unhappy
was
because
very
she did not
unhappy
have
because she
luxury.
did not have
But
luxury.
now she
But
discovered
now
what
she
real
discovered
hardship
what
looked
real
like.
hardship looked like.
Tired of making slides manually? Try Oriate AI Auto PPT Generator. Just type your simple demand.
They moved to a
They
small,
moved to a
cheap
small,
apartment
cheap
in a poor
apartment in
neighborhood
a
of
poor
Paris.
neighborhood of
The
Paris.
rooms were
The
narrow. The
rooms were
walls
narrow,
were
the
old.
walls were
The
old,
stairs
the
were dark
stairs were
and
dark
worn.
and
Mathilde
warm.
no longer had a
Matilda
servant.
no longer had a
Before
servant.
this, a
Before
servant
this,
had
the
done
servant
many
had
of the
done
daily
many of the
tasks.
daily
But now
tasks.
Mathilde
But
had to
now
do
Matilda had to
everything
do
herself.
everything herself.
One Sunday afternoon,
One
Mathilde
Sunday
was walking
afternoon,
in the
Matilda
park.
was walking in the park.
She now sometimes
She now
walked in the
sometimes
park
walked in
to
the
rest
park
and
to
think.
rest and think.
Life was no
Life
longer
was
as
no
difficult
longer
as
as
before,
difficult as
but the
before.
years of work
But the
had
years
left
of work
their
had left
mark.
their mark.
But the years of
But the
work
years of
had
work
left
had
their
left
mark.
their mark.
As
As
she walked
she
along the
as she
path,
was along
she
the
suddenly
path, she
noticed a
suddenly
familiar
noticed
face.
familiar
It was
face.
Madame
It
Forster.
was Madame
Her old
Forster.
friend
Her
looked young and
old
beautiful,
friend looked
just
young and
as she
beautiful,
had many
just
years
as she had
before.
many years
She
before.
wore elegant
She wore
clothes.
elegant
Her
clothes.
hair
Her
was
hair
perfect.
was
Her
perfect.
life seemed
Her life
comfortable and
seemed
easy.
comfortable and easy.
Mathilde hesitated.
Matilda
For a
hesitated.
moment,
For a
she
moment,
wondered
she
if she
wondered
should
if
speak to
she
her.
should speak to her.
Then she
Then
made a
she
decision.
made a
She
decision.
walked
She
forward.
walked forward.
Good afternoon, Jean, she
Good
said.
afternoon,
Madame
Jean, she said.
Forster looked
Madame
at her.
Forster looked at her.
At first, she
At
did not
first, she did not
recognize Mathilde.
recognize Matilda.
She saw only a
She saw only
tired-looking woman.
tired-looking woman.
Mathilde said, "It's
Matilda
me,
said, "It's me,
Mathilde Loisel."
Matilda Loisel."
Madame Forster's
Madame
eyes
Forster
widened with
widened with
surprise.
surprise.
"Oh," she said,
"Oh," she said,
"my poor
"my
Mathilde,
poor
how you
Matilda,
have changed."
how you have changed."
Changed.
Changed.
Yes,
Yes,
Mathilde had
Matilda
changed.
had
She
changed.
now looked like a
She now
woman
looked like
who
a
had
woman
lived a
who had lived
difficult
a
life.
difficult life.
Mathilde nodded
Matilda
slowly.
nodded
Yes,
slowly. Yes,
I have had a hard
I have
life
had a
since the
hot
last
life
time we
since the
saw
last
each other.
time we saw each other.
Madame Forster
Madame
looked
Forster
confused.
looked confused.
Since the last
Since the
time we
last
saw
time
each
we
other?
saw each
She
other,
asked.
she asked.
Mathilde said
Matilda
yes.
said yes.
Since the night of
Since
the
the
ball.
night of the ball.
Then Mathilde
Then Matilda
decided to tell
decided
her
to
the
tell
truth.
her the truth.
For 10 years, she
For
had
10
carried
years,
his
she had
secret.
carried his
Now
secret.
she felt
Now
ready to
she
speak.
felt ready to speak.
You remember the
Do you
necklace you
remember the
lent me?
necklace you lent me?
Madame Forster said
Madame Forster
yes.
said yes.
Well, I
Well,
lost it.
I lost it.
Madame Forster
Madame Forster
looked
looked
shocked.
shocked.
You lost it?
You lost it?
Mathilde said yes.
Matilda said
We
yes.
searched
We
everywhere, but
searched
we could not
everywhere,
find it.
but we could
So
not find
we
it.
replaced it.
So we replaced it.
Madame Forster
Madame
said,
Forster said,
"You replaced it?"
"You replaced
Mathilde
it?"
said yes.
Matilda said
We
yes.
bought another
We
necklace
bought
just
another
like it.
necklace just like this.
Her voice
Her
became
voice
heavier.
became heavier.
It cost
It cost
36,000
36,000 francs.
Madame Forster
Madame
gasped
Forster gasped
softly.
softly.
Mathilde continued
Matilda
speaking.
continued
We
speaking.
borrowed the
We
money.
borrowed the
It
money.
took us 10
It
years to
took us
repay
10
everything.
years to repay
There
everything.
was a long
There was
silence.
long
Madame
silence.
Forster
Madame
stared at
Forster
her
stared
friend
at her
with
friend
disbelief.
with disbelief.
Finally, she spoke.
Finally, she spoke.
Oh, my poor
"Oh,
Mathilde.
my poor Matilda.
My necklace was
My
not real."
necklace was not real."
Mathilde stared at her.
Matilda stared
"What
at
do you
her.
mean?"
"What
she
do you
asked
mean?" she
slowly.
asked slowly.
Madame Forster
Madame
answered
Forster
gently,
answered gently.
"The necklace I
"The
lent you
necklace
was
I lent you was
imitation jewelry."
imitation jewelry."
The word imitation
The
means
word
something that looks
imitation
real
means
but is actually
something
fake.
that's not look real, but it's
It
fake.
is made to look
It's made to
valuable,
look
but it is
valuable,
not
but
truly
it's not
valuable.
truly valuable.
Madame Forster continued,
Madame Forster
"It was
continued.
worth maybe 500
"It worth
francs."
maybe 500 francs.
500 francs,
500
not
francs, not
36,000. 500.
36,500.
Mathilde stood
Matilda
silent.
stood silent.
The meaning of those
The meaning
words
of those
slowly
words
entered
slowly
her mind.
entered her mind.
10 years of
10 years
hardship.
of hardship.
10 years of a
10
struggle.
years
10
of
years
struggle.
of
10 years of
sacrifice. All
sacrifice.
for a necklace
All for a
that had
necklace
never
that
been
had never
real.
been real.
And that is the tragic
And that is
irony
the
of the story.
tragic irony of the story.
Mathilde
Mathilde
to
had
look
wanted to
rich
look
for
rich
one
for one
evening.
evening.
She wanted to
She
appear
wanted to
wealthy and
appear
admired.
wealthy and
But
admired.
that
But
desire
that desire
destroyed 10
destroyed
years of
10
her
years
life.
of her life.
And in the end,
And in the
she
end,
learned a
she
painful
learned a
truth.
painful truth.
Sometimes the things we
Sometimes the
believe
things
are
we believe
valuable
are
are not
valuable
valuable at
are not
all.
valuable at
And
all.
sometimes our
And
pride,
some are
our
blind,
desire to
our
appear
desire
better
to
than we
appear
are,
better than we
can
are
lead us into
can lead
terrible
us into
mistakes.
terrible
That
mistakes.
is the quiet lesson
This is
of
the
the
quiet lesson
necklace.
of the
A
necklace.
story about
The story
pride.
about
A story
pride.
about
A
illusion.
story about
And a
illusion.
story about how one
Story
small
about how
decision
one small
can
decision
change a life
can change
forever.
a life forever. Oh, my poor Matilda. Listen. Sorry for your 10 years struggling. Bye for now. Thank you, Tom.